time to actually get out and escape back from the Leona. So we'll see about the runes here for Chime. If he indexes into the tenacity, should be okay. Exactly. Bottom lane and mid lane both shoved out, roamed over first. That's what it's all about. You apply a bottom lane pressure as a jungle first, then you can get your objectives as your reward afterwards. He's coming back again. Remember, there's no flash on Sivir.
Can they get the follow-up play? The flash into the Zenith Blade. Chime going and battle dancing on the tactical, but the pillar is great separation. Jose Deoto with another smack, first blood into the face of Afromu. And ushered by FlyQuest and pushed forward, which makes it difficult for TSM to find those dives.
They've got the bottom lane roam here for TSM, though. They've got 5 people topside.
Oh yeah, Solo, subject of the Hextech ultimatum, hops and flashes away, but the hook shot to go and follow up. Now it's just Spica, it's just tactical. They want to go for more. Chime over the wall and tries to get the knockup, but Afromu hits that watch, about to go down if he's not too careful, but it's Chime that finds himself in too dangerous a position. Philip all the way into the back. He's going for it, hooking around the wall, pulling himself off. He does get one before he falls. That's exactly what he was looking for. FlyQuest out on top in the number of kills.
And look at that picture-in-picture. This is all without their AD carry. Aphelios left alone will get the whole tower again. White gun on turret. Goodbye, turret. TSM, they had 5 members on time to get the 1-for-1.
Oh, but speaking of Philip, he is now subject of the eyes of Spica. Hextech ultimatum in response, so
Good
gives
pick.
up the ultimate here, picked off by TSM. FlyQuest hoping all the while that they were going to get the dragon, but because of that and knowing that TSM was nearby, they don't feel enough comfort to be able to commit.
So yeah, they pull off it. They let it release, so it's going to heal back up. But since they see the movement from TSM over, they restart the dragon. FlyQuest probably should still be able to burn that thing down. Don't think there's going to be any sort of a steal there. So TSM will get the gold of top tower. They keep up their presence on the top side of the map with their vision coverage here over this whole quadrant. Tactical will get solo gold on this turret. Force the summoners first and then repeat it on those low mobility carries. There's the Leona ult steal.
He's grabbing it. He's got the solar flare if he wants to try and follow up, and that's exactly where it is. Gets the stun onto Jose Deoto. You take away the jungler ahead of this Rift Herald.
And they got the money into Tactical's hands. So TSM, not only do they get the pick, but they also were able to get that pick into a last hit for Tactical. Red buff here on the Sivir, plus some extra money. The dream is alive. TSM, restart on this Rift Herald. They're looking for pick number 2.
Yeah, Maple's in the bush. He's going for it. Afromu, the subject of some damage. A flash away from Takoi, and Afromu almost burned all the way down, but they turn it onto Maple, but he goes into stasis. The Moonlight Vigil hits onto Tactical. Johnson, good damage coming out of him. Spica eliminated. Double kill here for Aphelios.
On the other side of the map. But it is going to be FlyQuest activating that Rift Herald and pushing through. They want more than just kills.
They've got it. It's slamming in. The response of the charm. Good charm from Chime to go for this. They take down 2. They take down 3. Takoi and the rest are gone.
FlyQuest got too comfortable with their lead, and they let the dive comp get a flank. The dive comp found the flank. Chime gets the angle, goes in with Spica. Rakan, Wukong flank, and the back line is obliterated. That Aphelios without summoner spells, that was our warning, Latigris. Johnson, since he used them offensively last time around, they were sitting.
The turret score, and in a lot of these games, it's been early stacking. That's been the result, and now they try and stack into another fight. Chime just wants to create the distance to make sure that Jose Deoto couldn't get in there to try to steal. That's exactly what he did. Now Philip going into the backline, gets a good chunk onto Tactical, but the response from the rest of TSM is too good. Not enough follow-up from FlyQuest.
FlyQuest are trying to get the solo gold into Orianna.
So Maple grabs the
tower.
Leo.
Defense is arriving for FlyQuest to support Philip, but the tower is already gone. The map is open.
Oh, and they're going for it. Double teleports coming in. Jose Deoto goes down, though. There's too much distance between he and the rest of the team upon them joining, so TSM get the pick. Another knock-up here. Chime is here as well. Philip burned on down. They're all thrown out as the last attempt, but Maple putting in effect. A nice throw into the wall. The multi-stun coming through for TSM. They get themselves the Bud Light Ace Quadra for Maple.
TSM wipe them off the map. They say we don't even need Tactical at the fight, much less with an Infinity Edge. They all do it themselves. TSM just 4v5 wiped FlyQuest off the map with a clean ace.
The wall slam from Solo, the play from Maple to follow up.
Oh my god, and that was without any Sivir damage, not one drop that whole team fight. My goodness, TSM with the tower dive into everything. They've got all of the engage to turn off of Baron. When you've got Gnar, Wukong, Silas, and, oh, never mind, Tactical.
Oh, Tactical, a little bit of trouble. Chime is now by his side. Speak over the wall, and they punish the aggression of Philip. Was looking for that pick onto the 80s.
Ready to go, though. They reset. They come back to the site here, back to the Baron.
FlyQuest are so worried about TSM getting onto that Baron, so they keep pushing on through, which is why Jose Deodo positioned a little too far up. Contest this, they just send everybody off to the lanes to try and get some sort of reset, but it is so difficult for them at this point in the game.
Massive stuff from TSM, and especially Maple on this Silas. He is so fed so much damage. When you steal that Leona ultimate, since this one got flashed, you didn't get to see how much damage it does. He's loaded, he's ready to unleash, let's see. Slowly but surely, the Baron empowered cannon minion chunking down this inhibitor. Chime doing work with the feathers. TSM working away, wearing away at the FlyQuest defenses.
Officially taking down that mid inhib right ever since that third Drake, now about to create it to their own advantage. That stacking is so much of the pace that has been built in previous games from whoever the winning side. Time spent by Takui to push off that bot side, but because of the way that TSM are moving across the map with this buff, there's not much that you can do to try to create plays elsewhere except buy that time.
And you can tell TSM are just rewarded for playing like they have the feeling of there's nothing to lose. They're going all in. The team fight towards mid lane, they're going to have to review from the side of FlyQuest. That's where it all fell apart. Spica, though, looking for a pick onto Philip, and he gets it.
Ends up getting his gap closer away. Aframu, Zenith Blade into the back. The ultimatum is set on Spica right now. Teleport coming in from TSM. Jose Deodo has to flash away. Philip into the back line again, but he has to flash away now too. Aframu goes in for a second time, but the responsive solo player is here, and Aframu falls. Is the trade of the jungler for the support right now. So FlyQuest, with the damage that Johnson can output, tries to scurry the rest of them away.
Yeah, and he's dangerous too with that Ghost active. He was flirting around like he wanted to chase down some kills here on the Aphelios. Can't pull it out. In the end, it's just a 1-for-1. Trading Leona for the Wukong is a good trade there for FlyQuest, but they get jumped
eyes over the wall. Another teleport coming in too. TSM, they want to try and close this here. Jose Deodo looking very, very low if they're not careful. Philip wanting to zone off.
7-kill Silas.
Lying in wait. But the rest of the team is ready here to collapse. Philip again facing off against Maple. The route into the back onto Aframu. But now Philip just has to get out of this. Maple, though very dangerous, has enough sustain, ends up getting the send of the solar flare into stasis. He goes, but eventually falls. Inhibitor coming back up mid. It was so important for them to not have that looming threat of those supers down mid before they get any of these fights around the objective. Working to clear those off. And now it begins. Charm on the outskirts and a knock up onto Aframu. They take down FlyQuest support. The Guardian is on Spica, but Johnson is so strong. Can he throw it back? Chime hits the stopwatch. Chikui has to flash away. Philip now the subject of Tactical and Chime's reign, so he should be able to get picked up. TSM managing to throw this back onto FlyQuest. It was looking for a moment like Johnson could try to push it back. But TSM, they stand strong in the fight. They have the fire in their eyes. They know the pressure of this series. And with only Takui up and alive, unless Maple has something to say about it, it has TSM written all over it in game number 4. We are going to a game number 5, Kobe.
TSM hold strong. They come back in the